Alright guys, we're back. I know the last video was a little off. I know we was having trouble. I'm trying to keep the camera like this to give you guys the full screen. But we're gonna start the video here. Welcome back to CRV Entertainment. Back in the garage, of course. Which is the streets, the wonderful streets. We got the CRV here. We're gonna start. We're not really gonna do too much because you see the weather is kind of wet, but we're just gonna try to loosen up some stuff here just to get the motor ready to come out for the next day. Then the motor will come completely out. This video is just gonna be taking apart the motor, basically getting the motor out the car, cleaning up the engine bay, cleaning up the new motor, cleaning up the tranny, shit like that, you know. Now the next video is going to be putting the car back together. That's gonna be maybe painting the bay, hopefully. That's gonna be cleaning up the bay. That's gonna be just putting the car back together, getting it back running. So we're gonna start off by basic stuff like throttle wire, get the intake out of here, power steering, get this line, drop it over there, get all of these vacuum lines out, disconnect the harness from in there, get the battery out, disconnect the harness from here. Alright guys, in case you didn't know, undo the tray, these 3 bolts, and then your harness is under there, it goes into the car, into the computer, just so in case you guys didn't know. Yeah, this is what we got so far. We got the airbox out, we disconnected the harness from here, brought it over here. We're gonna do the battery tray now. We got the throttle line disconnected and peeled over here. We got this line right here is for the brake booster to give air to the brakes. Without that, your car won't have brakes. We disconnected some of these vacuums. We're just gonna keep going, see what we could get done today. Whatever gets done is just one step closer. Alright guys, we're already off to a rough beginning. These bolts just snapped in there, but that's nothing. You just self-tap those back. Alright, this is where we at so far. We got the radiator out, oil lines disconnected for the tranny, airbox, harness is about to come out, batteries out. Pretty much only thing left is all the vacuums and then the shift linkage and the T-bracket and axles. And then just like that, pull out the harness. She's out, fold it to the side. Alright guys, everything is out already. Next thing, axles, shift linkage, and mounts. And then, yeah. Alright guys, we broke a tool, so we're gonna end it here today with just the shift linkage. We're gonna do that under the car. That's the shift linkage. Alright guys, so got the shift linkage out. This goes in here. There's a little cover connecting it, but then I forgot this is 4-wheel drive, so we got a drive shaft to disconnect. It's like crazy dead. If y'all know Liberty City Line how it is, this shit looks crazy. Alright guys, part 3. Today is the day this motor comes out of the CRV and the new motor goes back up at least. That's what the goal for today is. I'm out here early, it's like 11. I mean, I said 11, it's like 8, maybe 8:20, 8:30. Well, first things first, like I said, everything. caliper, brake, axle, spindle, everything out one time. We just have this sitting up here for now. Got a big mess of tranny fluid coming out the axle hose, so I stuffed that with some paper. Excuse me for talking so loud and huffing and puffing. That took a lot of whacking with this heavy hammer. Okay, you see, this one came out much easier. That's all we had to do. 117, 114, and another 17, plus the 32, and the axle's out. Figured I'd show you guys my little trick for getting the T-bracket all the way in the back. The transmission bracket, which is right there. You can see where the ratchet's connected to. Just get a many long extensions and a 17 and a swivel. And then you just work here. Much easier. It just keeps twisting. All the way up here. Again, the long extension all the way in there. So you don't gotta reach over the hood or nothing. And you just work from here. Easy. Okay, after 10 years of fighting with that T-bracket down there, don't ask me well, how it got there. But now I got it out the way. Not supposed to be there, it's supposed to be right in here. But it's over there now. And now you can see, motor's rocking and ready to come out. Got the exhaust out, I've got the headers, I've got everything out. Now I'm just gonna, like you seen in the first video with the Civic, I'm gonna loosen up these 10s on the flywheel again. So when the tranny does come out, the flywheel and everything stays behind and just makes it a lot more easier to pull the tranny from the motor. Yeah, let me get this done. Alright guys, we got the car here now. The motor's on the floor. We're just gonna loosen up the mounts, loosen up the 2 mounts, and then jack up the car as high as it can so the motor slides out through under. Just like that. The motor's here. No motor there. Now we'll separate the alternator, the tranny. Basically, I'm gonna separate everything so we can use it on the next motor. Alright guys, so we're gonna start by stripping out the harness. Easiest way to do it is to strip all of the motor harness and leave the tranny harness connected and wrapped up on the tranny, so you don't mismatch any of these plugs. Because you mismatch any one of these plugs, the car will just kind of trip out. I already got the 2 bolts for starter disconnected, so the tranny slides out. Without that, it would just stay stuck. Yeah, so we're just gonna pull the rest of this harness, distributor, alternator, maybe even the throttle body, just to save it for the. Alright, the tranny's disconnected from the motor now. Now we're ready to just pull out the other motor and start putting it piece by piece back together. And then this guy goes to the garbage. I don't know how much work that was. Huh? Alright, well, I forgot to record. We put back that's the new motor with the old tranny. That's the old motor. That's the old tranny. Now it's back together. We're gonna bolt it up, put the wire harness on, and then lay it under the car. Alright, we got that mount, and that mount. And then these are the last 2 torque mounts.
Get my car rims, nigga. That's how I know he know what he's doing.
So these go under there, but that'll go on after with the motor. We're gonna get the motor under there, and hopefully the motor will be sitting in the car in the next 20 minutes. Sorry for not recording, but we're doing a lot. There's a lot of commotion going on. Working on a motorcycle, motors everywhere, cars everywhere.
Yay! Got the whoopties putting in that motor in over there.
Now try to push it to me.
Yeah, big boy.
Yeah.
See how he used his muscles, right? He almost pushed the
Yeah,
whole
we about
shit.
to be in motion soon. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta
Stay away from the car.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get under. Eddie Big Body, that nigga not little.
Come on.
She's like,
She look at me all the time. What the fuck?
she's like, I'm gonna start getting motivated when we start getting paid.
Y'all getting paid, but that McDonald's meal wasn't free?
Yo, it's dropping mad fluid.
Yeah, of course, all the training. Keep going. Keep going.
It's all good. Oh no, it's not. We might have to buy a little bit more. This ain't going
It ain't going anywhere else. You should have popped in actions by now.
You good by now.
He bleeding.
That axle can't go on. That's just attached to the wheel, right there.
She really bleeding. All right, so.
Now I don't go no higher.
Woo, we good. Motors in the air. Motors in the car. Alright guys, we skipping a lot of the process, but don't mind that. I'm rushing this. But now we popping in the half shaft and maybe even the T-bracket. And then we'll keep going.
Blacker than me. That's my brother from another mother right there. He's working on his Jolly Rancher. Bussin'.
Yo, this not even an orange Jolly Rancher.
What is it? Tell me.
I don't know.
That shit's bussin'. Look, we got this thing over here. Oh. My cousin working on it. Everybody working on something today. Yay. Say something for the vlog.
We outside.
Yeah, we out here. Whoa. We swapping shit over there.
Tell them once to start.
Once you get to swapping, ain't no stopping. You heard that thing in there. You're gonna start tomorrow. Busting.
Guys, we missed a lot of footage for today, but basically the whole swap is already in. Radiator, headers, everything. I just gotta connect the drive shaft. And 17 up there, 17 here, 17 there. And then drive shaft and exhaust and shift linkage. Moving pretty fast, still not gonna front. Alright guys, again, forgot to record. You can tell by my face I was doing a whole lot. Especially I'm by myself, minus the help from Nate and my brother. What's up guys? So today should be the last day of the CRV swap, and then we'll proceed on the next few videos. We're gonna be lowering it, we're gonna be painting it. So today, I still haven't bolted up the muffler and the drive shaft. And I believe, where is it? I've got a plug back here. I gotta cut and splice. Because it got hit on the motor yesterday and broke the pin. That goes, I believe, to the IAC under here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, feel the plug, it goes right under here. So hopefully on the other harness we have that clip, then we'll be good. Alright guys, just gonna go down there. These are the 4 size 10s that took off the drive shaft before. These are the 2 bolts with the springs and the washers for the muffler. And then here is the 4-wheel drive bracket. And last but not least, the shift linkage and shift linkage pin for the automatic shift linkage. So I'm gonna get that done now. And alright guys, so we got the muffler and the drive shaft all bolted up. Now we're gonna put the shift linkage. Pretty self-explanatory. It got its own grooves everywhere. Put that there, snap that guy in there, put the pin, and yeah, should be done in a few. Okay, now this is what you get. So you got the little cotter pin in here and there. Shift linkage is here and it goes right in there. Now I've got this cover, 3 size 12s. That goes on next. And there you go, just like that, 3 size 12s. Shift linkage in there. Now she should be ready to start. I think that's why I didn't want to start earlier. It might have been in a different gear, so I'm gonna go try that now. If it starts, I'll be really happy. If it doesn't, we'll keep working. Okay, and last but not least, we've got to connect the flywheel to the I don't even know what this piece would be called, but we're gonna connect the flywheel with all of these size 10s, and then we're gonna try to start it. Okay guys, well the car's cranking. It did start, but then it turned off and now it's not starting again. So I'm guessing it might be the sensor. Hello. That's what I got now. Hopefully, hook this guy up and we'll be okay. Also made it a little longer, so it's easier and it doesn't stretch at the harness. Yeah, she's running. A little rough right now, but